This to me is literally what I want from a glowy base product. Hey guys, welcome back to the Clean Beauty Corner. I'm so excited for this video because we're doing a top 5 video and I'm so excited. We haven't done one in a while. And we are talking my top 5 glowy base products, my top 5 illuminating base products, whatever you want to call them. And products like this are just so good. And going into spring and summer right now is really the time where I feel like these products are going to be highlighted a lot. And I'm so excited to get into this video. I have so many good ones. I would love to know down below, what kind of glowy base products do you like? What type do you like? Is there a certain style or do you have a favorite? Let me know down below. I'm always on the hunt for new ones. And yeah, I just want to jump into this video and get started. So if you're excited for this video and more videos like this, then please like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into my top 5 glowy base products. Base products, let's get into it, you guys. So I actually have 6. But I feel like in my top 5s, for the most part, I usually have 6. So we're just going to go with 6 today. And I'm going to go from the least favorite to the top favorite. So we're going to go from number 6 to number 1. And I would love to know down below, what do you think my number 1 is? I feel like my number 1 is a really easy guess, but I would love to know down below because I feel like you guys know me really well. Now let's get into it. So number 6, I kind of grab almost as much as number 5, so I felt like I needed to include it, and it is the Glow Ivy from Kosas. Now I have the shade, what is it, Boost, and this is a really pretty product. What I will say is I don't think it's for everyone, and that's just because of the finish. Now I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand so you can see. This is the shade. It has more of a metallic finish to it, and I feel like a lot of people won't like that. Also, when you remove it at first, it does kind of have like little particles that kind of hang around. You just need to make sure you use like a cleansing balm or a micellar water or something to really remove it, because there is a little bit of lingering hint at first when you remove it. I personally don't find it glittery, but I do feel like people who really don't like any glitter, this one is not going to be for you. And also, if you do not like a more metallic base, this one's not going to be for you. But I really enjoy this product. It looks beautiful on the face. I like it mixed with foundation. I like to wear it alone, but when I do wear it alone, I like to use a very small amount and really spread it out. A little bit of this does go a long way, so you don't need to like overdo it. It is really beautiful underneath foundations, alone, mixed with foundations. I've even mixed it with a face cream before, and I've really enjoyed what that did. It just gives me such a beautiful, healthy glow to the face. But again, it does, I mean, you can see right there, it does have a little bit more of a metallic finish to it. So again, that's not going to be for everyone, but I do really enjoy this. And I do know actually a lot of people who enjoy this a lot, but they also are the types of people that like more like not subtle products. They don't, if you like really subtle products, then this one is not going to be for you, but it is really beautiful and they have such an incredible shade range. But again, not going to be for everyone, but I do really enjoy it and it wears beautifully throughout the day. Next up, we have number 5. Now, number 5 is for my people who love a really subtle product. So the opposite of the Kosas Glow Ivy. It is this from In Beauty Project, and this is their face glaze, and this is their face glaze bronze, and this is just their face glaze. I really like this because it gives, glaze is the perfect word, such a beautiful glaze to the face. Okay, let me remove what's happening on the back of my hand and do some swatch for you guys, because it is really beautiful, and it's very subtle, but in a way where you're just glowing, and you're kind of like, wait, she's just got a facial. Like, that's the type of like just beautiful glaze that you get, and it just looks beautiful throughout the day. And because it's subtle in the best way, it doesn't patch off funkily or it doesn't look strange at the end of the day. It's just beautiful. So I have had the bronze one the longest. I purchased this a while ago and I already did a review on this. This is really good. And this one they actually sent me and it's just as beautiful. I actually have a review of this one coming, I think before this video, but this is what they look like side by side. I hope you can see. And I'm going to just do kind of a little pull down. I feel like this is going to be a mess. Oh, there we go. And they're very, very beautiful. And when you blend them out, I'm going to just mix them together and blend them out. The sheen is so subtle, and when it sets down, the sheen is even less because, again, it's like wet at first, but it has just the most beautiful glaze. I'm actually wearing it under my makeup today. It's actually the only base product that I'm wearing besides concealer, and it just has like such a beautiful glow to it. But again, it's subtle in a way where you can really build it up to be more if you want to, but if you just want it to be like a really subtle, healthy, dewy glow where you're like, oh, her skin is amazing. This product is really, really good, and it does settle really nicely. It also mixes nicely with other products if that's what you want to do, but I really enjoy that product. Now we're moving on to number 4, and number 4 is the Say Glowy Super Gel. Now, wait, is that the full name? Yeah, it's Glowy Super Gel. Now, I have Sun Glow as the shade, which is their tan shade, but they also have another one. I don't know where. I have a mini of the other one, but I don't know where it is. In true me fashion, I've lost it, which, like, of course. But this is the shade. It is so beautiful. I mean, just look at that. It's just so beautiful. And it just really feels like skincare, whereas the Kosas Glow IV does have kind of a skincare-y feeling, but it is a little bit more on the thicker side, comparably to the Say one, and even the In Beauty Project one. But this is so beautiful, and it gives such a healthy look to the skin, and I'm really, really obsessed with it. I like how it wears. I like how it doesn't get patchy. At least on me, it doesn't get patchy. It just sits on the skin so beautifully, and the bronze tone isn't too bronze where if you overdo it with the product, you're like, oh, whoopsie days, I'm looking crazy. It's not going to give you oompa loompa at all, but it, like, look how beautiful that glow is. And just even that shade is just so beautiful. Like, if you do side by side, I hope you can see. This is, just look how this one, flat, dull, boring. This one, glowy, beautiful, healthy looking. I just love products like this, and this is such a good product to have in summer, but also just in winter when your skin is like sallow and boring and just the struggle is so real because you're just praying for the sun. This is such a nice product to have. We're moving on to number 3, and number 3 is newer to me, but I'm obsessed with it. And this is from Typology. I did a whole video where I actually tried this on, so if you want to see it in action, you can see it in that video, but this is a beautiful product. They only have one shade, unfortunately, but I do think this shade will look good on so many people. It is the shade at first made me nervous because it's very pearlescent looking, but that's okay because it's just so good. So this is the shade before blended out. It's really pretty. It has a nice runny texture, and it just melts into the skin. It is actually incredible. Oh, it's just so good. It has the most beautiful sheen. It's so beautiful, but it's so subtle, but it gives you that really, really healthy looking complexion. There's no like glitter in it. It's a very nice sheen to the skin. It is just so beautiful. It feels like skincare, which you know how I feel about skincare feeling makeup. It is what I need all my products to feel like. I need them all to feel like skincare. This is so comfortable. It dries down beautifully. It pairs so beautifully with a face cream, without a face cream, just as a highlight on the tops of your cheeks. It feels so beautiful. It honestly feels hydrating, and then it just kind of disappears into nothingness feeling on your skin. You don't feel it. It is just beautiful, and it makes your skin feel so hydrated and look so plumped up and juicy and beautiful. I'm just obsessed with it. It is really, really good. I did a whole Typology video where I reviewed a lot of Typology's products, and this was in there, and I try it on. So if you want to see what it looks like in action, I don't know if I said that. You can see it there, but this is gorgeous. And again, they kind of say to mix it with your face cream, which I've done beautiful that way, but it's also great on its own on the high points of your cheeks. I don't know, I'm obsessed. Now we're moving on to number 2. And number 2, I feel like I feel like won't surprise people either if you've been watching this channel for a while, but it's these Versed Glow Drops. They're so good. Are they called glow drops? Moonlighting glow drops. So, so good. So I have both shades and I love both of them. So there's one, this one is called bronze and this one's called golden. And they are so beautiful. I'm going to do a swatch of both on the back of my hand. I like to wear them alone or together. So sometimes I'll mix them together depending on the shade I want, or if I want to be more bronzy, I just go with the bronze. Or if I want just more of a kind of golden glow, I will go with the shade golden. Oh, well, that's, there you go. I hope you can see both of them. So pretty. So I'm going to do just a swipe down of one and then a swipe down of the other so you can kind of see. They are just both really, really beautiful. And on me, the more subtle shade is the golden shade because it kind of melts into my skin a little bit, like blends into my complexion a little bit more. And the bronzed one gives me more of a true bronzed look, but it's so beautiful. And I'm going to put them out on the back of my hand. Now, these are other ones that don't have like a glittery finish or anything like that. They look very, very natural. They feel like skincare and they really in the same vein as all of these products actually, except the Kosas Glow IV, which feels a little bit more heavy on the skin, not heavy in a bad way, but comparably to these other products, it feels more heavy. This one really just disappears and just looks so beautiful on the skin. What I will say is it does have a little bit more sheen to it than the, girl, help me, the Typology Glow Drops, but not in a way where it feels like it's too much. It feels still very natural and it just gives you just the most beautiful glow to the skin. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just obsessed with these. They, again, are so comfortable to wear. They're very affordable. These are definitely the cheapest out of all of these. I believe these are $19. I could be incorrect, but I believe $19. It'll be on the screen, so you'll see what it is. But these are really, really beautiful and they are just, first of all, travel friendly, these for sure. These are specifically ones that whenever I go away and I'm traveling, I bring these for sure. Because if I lose them, I don't get upset because they're not super expensive, but also they give me everything I want. They're kind of the perfect combination of a lot of these products for me in terms of the glow and the feeling and the complexion, the bronze option, and something that is a little bit more of a lighter golden color. I am a really, really big fan of these. And I feel like out of all of them that I'm mentioning today, these ones are the ones that I would probably grab first if I was jumping into the glow world, but I wasn't sure if I was going to like it because these are, again, affordable, but also they're really accessible. You can grab them at Target because Versed is carried at Target, or I hope they still are. I'm not sure if they still are, but I was able to grab these at Target. These are great. Now we are moving on to number one, and I would love to know down below before I tell you what is it. What's my number one favorite glowy base product? Let me know. I feel like it's super easy, and I feel like if you've been here long enough, you know the answer to that question, but I would love to know down below because I feel like you guys know me really well. And if you get this one, we're best friends because you know me incredibly well. My number one favorite glowy base product or illuminating base product is from Westman Atelier. It's their Illuminating Drops. I have 2 shades. They have 3 total. This is Peau de Pêche and I have Peau de Soleil. They're just so, so good. They also have another shade that's a little bit more on the pink tone side. So I didn't grab it because I felt like pink doesn't really always look great as a base on me just because my complexion isn't very pink. However, I'm obsessed with these. They're so good. So I'm going to do a little drop of each for you guys so you can see. The feeling of this product is very similar to me, not 100% to the Say Glowy Super Gel because of the kind of feeling when it melts into your skin. However, the Say Glowy Super Gel is more of a gel base, and this is definitely not more of a gel base. This feels more like a true serum, but they kind of melt into the skin that same kind of way. And the silkiness that you kind of feel out of both of them is similar, but the Westman Atelier Illuminating Drops are more of a true serum feeling. But these are the two, and I'm going to try and just swipe them down like that. Oh, I'm obsessed with these. They're so, so beautiful. And then I'm going to do a mixy poo of the two on the back of my hand so you can see them. Oh, I'm obsessed with this. This to me is literally what I want from a glowy base product. It doesn't have like glitter particles. It has like a really beautiful sheen, but it isn't so subtle that I feel like it's doing nothing, but it gives me it's like the perfect combination of all of these products. The other products that I've mentioned today, this is the perfect combination of those with the added benefit of truly, truly feeling like it's doing something for my skin. And it has the perfect thickness, whereas some of these can run a little bit too thin at times for what I want all over my face. But this is just so beautiful. And I can also wear this on the high points of my cheek. Maybe I should do that today. Let's go with Pot de Peche. We're going to do a little droppy poo on my finger. Oh, dropping things left and right. I should get a mirror to do this because me doing this in the monitor would be insane. Just take a little bit and just put it on the high points of my cheek so you can see. Oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed. So this product is so beautiful for layering on top of makeup as a highlight. I like to mix it with foundation. I like to wear it alone. I like to wear it underneath foundation. It's just truly one of the best products I've used in a really long time. And when you layer it on top of makeup, it doesn't pick up your makeup underneath, which I feel like is just so good. I mean, look at that glow that it gives me. But it's subtle, but it's not, because it gives something, but it doesn't give too much. And it really does make my skin look so beautiful throughout the day. And it just sinks right in the best way. Not in the way where you feel like it disappears. It is there, but you don't really feel it because, again, it feels like a serum. It is incredible. I don't know. I'm obsessed with these. I'm obsessed with these. They are so good. And yeah, that's it for this video. That is it for my top 5 glowy base products or illuminating base products, whatever you want to call them. They are incredible. A lot of these you can also use on the high points of your cheeks. You can just use as a base alone. I like a multi-purpose product, and for all of these, they really do serve multi-purpose functions for me. I'm a really big fan. I would love to know down below, what is your favorite illuminating base product? Let me know down below. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.